All right. Well, hey, how you doing? If you stop by, I'm trying not to cough into the mic there. If you stop by, thanks for stopping by. Welcome to Shacklemen After Dark, Saturday night edition. We're up. It's late. Let's have some fun. I hope you're doing well. So I'm gonna start out. Put some handcuffs on, and we'll pick some locks. That's what I feel like doing. Let me get a little shot out of the way. Woodford Reserve, not sponsored. I would love to be sponsored by them. All right. I'm going to start out with a little built right wafer lock. Should be an easy little pick. Oop, let me go that way. Grab this. I think it's a scimitar from Sparrows. I'm not sure. But it's a pretty useful tool. So I'm going to see if I can make use of it. I can get this dang lock open. Possibly. Really honestly should be open already. I'm missing one of the wafers. Probably too much tension. Well, this is annoying as shit. Let me reset it, try it over. How y'all doing tonight? Hope you're doing good. Nice Saturday night. I'm doing pretty alright. Well, can't get the first lock open. For some stupid reason. Alright, well, let's skip that stupid lock. Move on to the next one, right? Let me ash my inhalable. Alright, we'll go to a Harbor Freight. You guys shop at Harbor Freight? Let's see if their lock is any good. I'm going to switch up my pick though. I go to my heavy dog leg 20 thousandths pick. That's what I've been liking lately. And we'll see if we can get into this padlock while handcuffed. There we go. There's an open. Move on to the commando lock. None of these locks are super hard, but it gets to be hard when you're doing this shuzz. You gotta make up some new angles. That's kind of the best I've ever picked up. And then sometimes you discover things. What's everyone doing? Pocket women! How you doing? Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. What's 10 plus 10? I don't know, 10? Or more than 10. It depends on what kind of math you're using. That's my answer. And I'm sticking with it. Alright, we got this COC lock. The old cock lock. See if we can get into this bad boy. And notice I gotta come up with a what? Coast chillin'. You are the best, man. Coast chillin'. I guess 10 plus 10 is 20. You rock, man. I really appreciate that. You are helping me. The next thing we're doing with the funds that come into my channel is we're going to be buying some pick sets for a couple of the vets in Mitten Made. Particularly, well, I'll get to those guys later, but some of my newer guys that I have not gotten picks to yet. So you're helping out on that, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Do I got to hit a button or something? You're absolutely awesome. And if you got a channel, I got to look out for you and follow you there. Matt, what's up? Matt's waiting on dog legs. Where does one buy pick sets? Well, you can get some really good pick sets. You got a lot of options at Southern Specialties. If you use the code PICKME, PICKME, you can get 10% off. I recommend their tool set. You get 6 picks and some turners. They have 2 different tool sets. Not the classic. Well, they're both good, but not the classic. The other one. But they have some cheaper sets. They have some more expanded sets. You have a lot of options for trying out different profiles and getting different things with those guys. They're a sponsor for Mitten Made Lock Sport. Ooh, that was like a magic word. Got that lock open. And they got a lot to offer. But you can get, it's nothing wrong with trying, some of the starter sets from different companies, seeing what you like, things like that. Part of the fun of lock sports, trying a lot of the different stuff available. All right, this is a 50 millimeter bell width, BLWITH. So we're going to be going at this guy. I've picked it. It's a nice laminated lock. Get those handcuffs on screen to give me some little, legitimate degree of difficulty added. I should have held the last lock like this. It would have been a lot easier. Oop, I just dropped everything. As in the pins, everything I had set. I think I have a key for this somewhere. I'm not really good at keeping keys available so I can check the bidding and things like that. Oh, there we go. For the most part, early on, if I looked at the key, it just messed me up and confused me. So I had a tendency to just not keep them. I'm starting to keep them with the locks, though. I'm getting to where that really matters. All right, this is a Chateau. Laminated, just easy padlocks. Challenging myself with the handcuffs. Once I get through all these padlocks, I'll start busting some cuffs. Add more cuffs, go back to the padlocks. All right, too much tension. Let's see if I can just zip this bad boy. See, it should be an easy zip. But it is not. Rockout in the house? What's up? Rockout with your lockout just launched his 250 subscriber giveaway, y'all. So go check that out. Give him a sub. Let's get him up to 500 as fast as we can. I don't know if I'm gonna... This lock's pissing me off. I'll tell you that. All right. I'll go back to the way I'm comfortable with. Let me focus. First pin. Second. What did I miss? Oh, this is supposed to be the easiest lock in my arsenal, practically. This is... Oh, Coach Chillin', man. You really are awesome. I really, really, really appreciate you. And then, oh, did I miss somebody else? Who's that? Oh, that was Coach Chillin'. Excellent. You rock. And there's Coach Chillin' reminding you guys, you can super chat me. That's one of those features that I don't talk about You can subscribe to my channel. You can like the thing. You can become a member. I don't do anything for my members. The memberships are just help me. You know, occasionally I'm gonna do a little video or two. Oh, there we go. A little video or two. But again, the membership money coming in just helps me take care of my vets. Do some stuff for those guys. We got a couple bigger projects we want to do this year, so any help matters and is very appreciated. We've got lock sporters out there that have been very beneficial and supportive and supplying to the channel. Picksmith, Noah, Southpaw, Mr. Inferno has been huge. Left Hand Loki. A lot of people help out. Zoe the Cat. There's another lock sport legend right there, if you guys don't know. That's one of those like hidden legends you got to know. All right. Oop, I got to scratch my face. Hold on. Let me get in here on this Brinks 50mm. It's a love lock bridge provided from Mr. Inferno, the legendary Mr. Inferno himself. Marine vet, locksmith, lock sporter, badass picker. All right, this is an LL padlock. And almost through the gauntlet of relatively easy padlocks. I feel like this might be a problem. I don't know why. It's one of those locks that can rake really easy. Sometimes I just don't pick it right. Let me try it with bottom of the keyway. Hardest lock that I actually picked, I would say probably the Padlock 98 Pro so far. Maybe a challenge lock, but it's not coming to mind which one. I mean, it actually got open. I mean, Dean P, what's up, man? Oh, is there a duck in the house? I gotta scroll to be able to see that. Oh, hold on. All right. Well, I'm gonna get back to that lock. So let's go ahead, pick some handcuffs, and that way I can open a new beverage. I can grab the rest of that shot. I can toast you all. Cheers. Thanks for being here. It's Saturday night. Shacklemen After Dark. And have some fun with locks and handcuffs. It just seems like fun. All right, let's make it a little bit harder. I'm going to put on some hinge and reduce my mobility. Although I will, if I can find the turner I need. There you go, I think that'll work. All right. Rock Out, you still here? There he is. Rock Out with your lockout. If you guys see him in the chat, he made this for me. The Wizard's Wand. Oop. Oh, I swear to God, if I break it on this live, I'll cry. All right. Do that. Do a little more Wizard's Wand. Go after a couple Master Locks, right? There we go. Another pop. Pop. Doozy doozy pop. Diddy pop. The old Master Lock 141. This is the first lock I ever bought. I have raked it thousands of times. I'm starting to screw the pins up a little bit. Springs are kind of trash, but still getting open. You can still use the key, but you kind of gotta like push up and wiggle a little. That's slowly how much I'm damaging that lock. And then here's the pretty rings. This is the shittiest lock in existence for the most part. I have one that's actually a little bit better bitted, but it's still pretty easy. You can just stick anything in this keyway and just kind of, let's go backwards with the rake. And there we go. Let's find something ridiculous. Here is my straight edge tubular pick that I use for picking cuffs, a little bit modified. And even that'll open that. So whenever I'm doing a string of things, whether it's locks, cuffs, anything like that, I like to have the easy one at the end. It's kind of your reward for getting through the whole line of things. So we've got all our locks open. I'll lock them back up and run through that again in a bit, but let's start doing some cuffs. So, like we say in Shacklemen, whenever you're doing cuffs, you want to have some keys available, different kind of key tools. Very helpful. Always got a lanyard full of keys in reach. You want to have someone, nearby that you can call out to if you get stuck. I can yell downstairs and wake people up, and they will be very mad at me, but I can do it if I need to. And then we like for you to, where'd I put that? Practice in hand before you start doing this stuff on your wrists. Oops. See? I missed. What if I would have stayed stuck because I didn't get that? So there you go. There you go. Now, it's not impressive until you start putting them on the wrists. So let's go ahead and take 3 pairs of Peerless 700Cs. And see if I can get out of these in a decent amount of time. Alright. There we go. Well, that'll do. Let's go ahead and use that. And let's see. I can already tell you I'm not happy with the speed because I missed once there and twice over there. But we're going to do some practice, so hopefully shave half a second or so off of doing that as I'm practicing. So once again, it takes a lot longer to put them on than it does to take them off. First one, number 2, and I don't know, how do you say 3 in any language but Spanish? I can say trace. Mark, what's up, man? Cuffed up, that's what we do around here. We get cuffed. It's a fun, silly thing to do. So, the Peerless challenge currently, and we're with the Peerless cuffs, here we go, is you got to do something, the challenge number 1, do a menial task. So, a menial task, I believe, pouring the last of your bourbon into a shot glass. counts as a menial task. Nice amber color there. Hold on. Hold on as I juice up. All right. Here we go. Handcuffs. Peerless. Oop, let me get that right. If you notice, instead of trying to hold it like I do with pick, I got to reach too far over with my wrist to do it that way. So I've kind of modified into holding it, depending on what I'm doing, in this fashion. And then that allows me to pop them off at a pretty decent clip. And oh, that's a little thicker than the normal thing I'm running in, so a little hesitation on the getting in the keyway happens. But you got to be happy, you know. Pretty decent time for getting out of three pairs of cuffs. So let's go ahead and do one pair of cuff double lock for shites and giggles. Alright, put those on. Take a Zac tool, because it's longer and easier to use. Supposedly. And double lock my cuffs. Now, check and squeeze. I know they're double locked. So I'm going to grab, shite, if I can find. Oh, there it is. I'm going to grab my straighty, pointy, picky. And try to attack the double lock with that. Hopefully you'll see it when it pops. Oop, slipped off it. No, I didn't hit it. All right. Mostly it's the angle screwing me here, because this isn't how I hold this when I do it. Usually can see better what I'm doing. All right, well, if that one's not working, I'm going to pull out the Shacklemen Cuff Club hand picking set. I'm going to have one of our handcuff handled shims available, but I'm going to grab this pick and get that double lock. I'm going to do it by coming in like that and swooping around underneath the rim of the handcuff base. And you can see that right there. And it just popped. Hear that click. Means I can get in there now and just pick the cuff. Supposedly. Right. We'll go back to that. Let's go back to that. There we go. So let's try to repeat that. And get down in here. You can see that recess there. Now you can see that. My pick is stuck. We have cleared the double lock. And we're out of the cuffs. Nice way to go. All right, I'm going to drink a slight bit. If I can find my beer, I'm going to scroll back and see what's going on in the chat. Just in case the Russians, yeah, I'm training in just in case anything. Bourbon down. I know, dude, I got to re-up my bottle. What's up top? R94. Marcelo. I don't know what you said. Crispy Kid, new here, USA. Hey, how you doing, man? We kind of encourage, you know, everybody to get involved, have some fun. So let's go ahead and pick out of a couple pairs of Hinged. These are the 802C, but that's only because there's black. The 801C Hinged from Peerless are what my local police officers use, and a lot of police departments use. Here are the Chicago. Ooh, I forget the model number, but they're the Hinged. I think they're based on the Chicago 1000s. I gotta kind of check with Coxie on that. So there we are, just kind of a basic holes up, bows up, or holes out, bows up. Easy configuration, nice practice thing. And then I'm looking around for something and talking while I buy time. All right, yeah. So I'll take the Shacklemen cuff club, handle the shim tool, see if I can get out. If I can't, I'll want to know why. Oop, there we go. Now having that room to move around and the one rigid cuff holding you in place while you're trying to get that other rigid cuff can really kind of get in the way and make that one hard. But then once that's out of the way, the second cuff, well, not quite rigid, but hinged, it's a lot more rigid, and how it holds your wrists in place becomes a lot easier. So, oh no. I had spillage. All right, so I'm going to get that in place. Go bow down. Ooh, I'm going to bend the crap out of my shim. That sucks. And that's because as the bow was coming out, I let it pull the shim out of place. If I held it here, nothing would have happened. So it's really my fault for hurrying on that one. So that's shimming out of a couple of hinged cuffs. Let's pick out of them in a second. Let me clean up a little spill. Mainly because my elbow's sitting in it, and I had surgery on my elbow, and I shouldn't have wet stuff on there. I don't know a lot about doctor speak, but, you know, don't soak your newly done wound in beer. It's probably on the list. All right, let me do this real quick. Put these on. Uh-oh. Clickety, clickety. All right, so I've got two different types of cuffs. Chicago cuffs have the keyhole over on the side. Nice little up-down. Peerless style. Oof. Has it in the middle. Nice little side to side. So a fun thing when you're doing multiple cuffs and mixing them up is when you have different keyholes. Oop. Almost had that. And again, my limited range of mobility gets in the way of me clearing that cuff when I have it picked. So I gotta be careful how I do it and then get it out of the way. And then I'm gonna get in there. Oop. And get that one. And then, because this hand's free, it should be a lot easier. Take a little more. Ooh. That's stupid. This should have been the easy one. Why? Like I'm chewing the keyway up. These are an aluminum. Oh, there we go. Alright. I was hitting it and missing it. But there's a little feel to it. So, see? Once you feel it, you don't want to give up. You kind of want to just slight lean in the two different directions, and you're going to start walking that pawl, or even the double lock. Once you feel you're on it, instead of just crushing it or You just kind of walk it. That's the way you get with that. So, all right, let's go ahead and do a couple pairs of Chicagos. I got Chicago lightweight aluminums. I got Chicago X55s. Both swing through Hinged cuffs. Pretty fun to play with. Peerless, yeah, I mean, the one thing I'll say about Peerless is it's well made in terms of the steel and everything, and you can beat up on them. Honestly, Chicago seems to start falling apart more if you pick heavily. And then if you really, Smith & Wesson's going to be above the two. So, but yeah, and that's why I personally say, Peerless is the better thing to train people on. You can learn pretty much all of the exploits on the Peerless 700s. So it's what we like to tell people to get. And it's why we're doing the challenge with the Peerless 700Cs. Although if you have any swing through chain cuffs, we want you to participate. There we go. Couple Chicago pairs. Takes a little longer than the Peerless for me, but that's mostly because I've been practicing more with the Peerless than anything else. So I think I'm gonna lock these back up real quick, because in a bit I'm gonna go through these again. So if you guys can bear with me as I lock some locks. I know how exciting that probably is. Yeah. Well, Mark's saying nice things, I guess. Someone's thanking Mark, so Mark, thank you. Really deserve it for many reasons. Alright, dead shackle, dead course. I'm going to make sure I lock that one up. I don't want to lose those keys, so let's do that. Hold on real quick. And where's my beer? Alright, let us throw a pair, since I picked the locks with chain pair of cuffs, I'm going to do them with a hinge pair of cuffs, make it a little bit harder. See if I can get through that line. And then we will come back to doing more handcuff escapes. Alright. So, where are... I need a turner. I need a pick. Alright, let's see if we can do this again, Harbor Freight. It is a lot more annoying with these cuffs. Just trying to find the handhold. Alright. Let's reset the pins. Alright. Part of my problem is I increase pressure on tension as I go. So by the time I'm trying to get the last pin, I usually have too much tension going on. That's a lockpicking problem I gotta deal with. This is a commando padlock. Should be able to get into it. That's my cat. She might be in heat. I do apologize if any of your cats hear that. It's caused issues before. Oh, come on. I'm close. Come on. Cut me some slack. I swear I'm trying. Oh. Were you guys here? I already got this lock open. I hope you know. Don't slander me and say I can't do it. I just can't do it right now. With the hinge cuffs on for some reason. Ah, Jesus. Alright, get a little reset on the pins. Come out this way. Ah, yep, there we go. We got it. Tickles, what's up? How are you doing? Mop something? I don't know, I can't read that, but how are you doing? Guy with the M. Franks? Yes. My cat. Wants to be heard. Just will not be denied. That's what it is around here. So, oh, hold on. It's hard to reach for a beer. And I need my lighter. All right, back to the locks, y'all. Back to the cock lock. Cock. K is not just silent, it's on non-existent. But it's the same sound. This one actually gave me trouble last time too. So let's plan on failing at this stupid thing. And so by being pre-disappointed, I'm able to be frustrated enough to get right into the stupid lock. All right. Exactly how I planned. This is a bell width 50mm laminated padlock. Using a 20 thousandths heavy dog leg from Greyhound Picking. GreyhoundPicking.com if you want that pick. Greyhound Picking is his channel name if you want to check him out on YouTube. Good guy. One of the vets in Minute Maid. And at GreyhoundPicking.com you can get Minute Maid merch. How awesome is that? I gotta get some. No, I haven't picked this lock much actually, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Let's switch over and oh, hold on. Imbibing break. All right. just going to go over and switch over to the wizard's wand. Alright. Since we picked them, mostly picked them last time, let's see if we can rake the rest of them. Oh, that was nice. Let's get in there and do that again. I struggled picking this on the last round, so... Oh, my finger slipped off the tension, and I still could get that McNally style pop. Whoa, damn. Let's go in there. Nice thing about this is specifically for something like this, I have a lot more handle. I got different grooves and edges to hold on to, so it gives me a lot more purchase for my fingers, which I appreciate. Bam. That's Master Lock 3 open. But this brings 50 millimeter. And we'll get it. Yeah, it's one, Rebecca, that's one way to do it. If you see Rock Out with your lockout, it's one of the mods in the group, in the chat there. He made this pick for me. I am beyond happy with. I've raked open some Padlocks and a bunch of green and blue bell locks. And it is fire for yellow and orange belt level stuff. It's mostly what we're attacking tonight. Bam! Another one done. I don't know why I drop the turner and the pick every time. It's like I'm programmed for shooting a video or a short. I should hold on to them, but whatever. Alright. Notice the for rectal use only sticker. Courtesy of Left Hand Loki. Got stuck on that one shot idea. Instead of the finesse, let's finesse it. Alright. And there we go. Master Lock 141. Oop, my face itches. Alright, there we go. Hold on real quick. Alrighty. And now we're on to the Pretty Brinks, which is basically a clone of the Avis 7240. See the 40 millimeter body style, aluminum style, same kind of bevels, everything. And it's a sad, sad, sad lock. The only thing it's got going for it is you have to have kind of a thin turner to get in there. And it is open. So put that over there, and then why not see if I can actually do a pick of this. It's a decently, not hard, but when you start picking locks, it's a milestone lock. And it's one of those ones when you start to pick it, you feel really good about yourself. So if I can pick it while in hinged cuffs, that's good, right? Yeah, the angle's wrong. Oh, there we go. The Avis 7240. Nice green belt lock. Fun lock. Great lock. If you're going to lock up your shed, get something at least as good as this. It's one of those locks. I had to like practice and attack it for a couple weeks and then progressively pin it, which means you pull out some of the pins, start learning it with less pins, adding pins back in. So if I had to put that much work into it, you know, there's a little bit of security behind something like that. All right. Well, if I'm picking things on that level, let me go ahead and take a shot at the American 1100. I don't know how well I'm going to do going at this in cuffs, but we're going to try. Oop. Not going to help if I drop my tension tool, is it? All right. This is definitely awkward. What's going on in the chat? Try the skeleton one. Do I have a skeleton one? Ooh. Well, there's a false set. So. Oop. I was hoping I was about to get it. All right, reset. Oh. All right, well, the goal of the night wasn't to pick that, so let's put that down. And I picked the locks that I wanted to pick and raked, so we're going to get out of the cuffs, and then we're going to go back to getting out of cuffs. Because handcuff escapes are fun. That's my reward for lockpicking. I spend enough time sitting at this desk picking locks. I get to play with cuffs. That's my toys. It's my fun. Wait, what? Don't break into nobody's garage. I ain't breaking into nobody. I am retired from that kind of lifestyle. It was years and decades ago. And back then, you didn't pick locks to do anything like that, so don't worry. No worries. All right, let's go back to multiple cuff escape. Let's get a little practice with the 3700Cs. Although, and third one on. And then you can go ahead and add these 750Cs. Since it's pretty much the same pick. It gives me an opportunity to have 4 sets of cuffs on for an escape. So if I look around and try to find where I dropped that pick, let's grab that and see how quick we can get out of these. I think it will be a decent attempt. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're out of that side. And yeah, uh-oh, messed that up. 1, 2, 3, and 4 on that side. So obviously need a little practice on the left side. And drink. Yeah, Mark, nice. Chug a beer for $10. Oh, will I chug a beer for $10? I mean, you gotta see me do it, or will you trust me? Like, hold on. I don't have an empty glass. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like for me, I've been a magician and a juggler and a balloon artist and a stage and live action person, and like the repetition of practice is born into honing the skills. So, like picking the same lock, picking the same cuffs over and over and over and over. There's a point where, yeah, you got to do it 100, 500, 1,000 times, but you will, like, there's a degree of improvement you will hit by doing that over and over. So, if you can put yourself into that, and you can improve in slight degrees on things like that. So that's why I pour my time into something. Oh, guitar. Yes, Mark, guitar. Yep. Guitar is one of the hardest things I've ever learned. I'm just not good at it. It's taken 25 years to be okay at it, and I really enjoy it. I still pour a lot of time into it, but yeah, it's a lot like lockpicking for me, man. Like I don't move um, forward in skill in lockpicking in leaps and bounds like a lot of you guys do. It's very very small increments for me. I can get better at raking and handcuffs pretty fast. Lockpicking is, man, it's a slog, an absolute slog for me. But I like it, like guitar, man. It gives me a lot of pleasure. It gives me a lot of peace of mind. And then within this community of people that share the hobby, it gives me people to interact with and have fun with and talk to daily about this weird obsession that we have. So, nice little 3 cuffs popped in. But let's go ahead and use. I have one of my favorite tools for playing around with handcuffs are these oversized bobby pins. So they are. Oh, let me show you. Do 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 do. So there's regular. Oh no, those are more oversized. God dang it. Anyway, screw it. So anyway, oversized bobby pins. They're bigger than normal ones. There's one opened up, took the whatever the crap they put on the end, that little rounded thing on. It was kind of like more of a ceramic-y thing than a rubbery thing in this particular stuff. But so counts as a found item, and you want to be able to get out of handcuffs with. Everyone likes to point out, hey, cops aren't gonna leave you with picks in your pocket and keys and things like that. So part of the fun. Oh, I just slipped off twice. Up there. Part of the fun is picking up items around the house, things you found around the office, and figuring out how to get out with those. So, I haven't done this in a while. So I definitely need to practice. I feel like I had it. See? I had it, and then I gave up instead of trying to walk it more. Ooh. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Woo! That was a struggle. Alright, now with more control on the pick, less bend on the steel, it's a lot easier to get in there and pick your way out of the cuffs. Absolutely. So let's go ahead We're having a little fun. Let's play with some shove cuffs. It's a 3-lever lock inside there. Now they are really neat cuff. It's one of the few times, well, I'm breaking a rule. I don't actually have a key for these. But I know that I can shim out of them. And then if you are, where's that? Oh. All right, there it is. So that lever there, if I'm pushing it that way, oh, I didn't think about how I did this. All right. I screwed myself. How would I get out like this? So I have to push that lever while pushing those down. I can't really grab that. And I can't reach over on that one. So I kind of screwed myself. Oh no, here we go. All right. So I'm going to try to grab this. I'm going to push this to the side to provide tension on the levers while I try to push down with the pick. I don't know if this will work. Oh, that is not working. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and shim myself out. If I can find my shim. You guys, where did I put my shim? Not there. Well, we have another one. So the double-sided at Coxey's picks. Go check him out. He is a handcuff wizard, actually. He's all of our mentors. My mentor. This is a 2-sided shim for American and Euro, I think. The Euro is the slimmer of the two. A nice little amount of handle in there. A lot longer than a lot of your commercially developed shims. Makes it really easy to get in there and take those off. So let me at least demonstrate the pick. It is hard to do while they're on. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to try to push that to that side. And I'm going to get in here and try to push these 3 levers down. See? And there we go. It's easy if you can get your position on the 2 things. So now, if you, I don't think a hack that I came up with. Hold on real quick. If I come in from this side, you can watch that lever right there. I can actually move that all the way across. And that's the double lock, which I cannot engage without the key. So, same thing. I'm going to push it to the same direction. My thumbnail, which I bite my nails. I don't have much nail to go on. And I'm going to try to... These levers are much stiffer. What I really want to do is disengage the double lock. Oh, and there we go. So it's double locked on that side, single locked on that side. So now I have it single locked. Should be relatively easy. Ooh, unless my fingernail slips off. We're gonna go ahead and pick those. if I get it right and I keep the tension right from the double lock, once I pick that, it'll actually go through both locking mechanisms, which is a nice little thing with these. And then, oh, actually, and these are the Chubb IK70s. Nice little bypass feature. Oh, that one's too long. I can actually just get in here, get over there, oop, and bypass it. So I don't even have to pick it. Just get over there, and I'm pushing down the whichever one of the mechanisms that allows it to just open up. So we'll do that again. Get in there and bypass it. So the Chubb IK70s. Use those, I think, in England. Great cuff. I really enjoy them. So, hold on. Let me grab a drink. What's going on in the chat? There was a Harry Houdini in the chat. Man, I've been wanting to ask that guy questions about why his book is all lies. Harry Houdini. That's the bummer about Houdini. Most of the information he left behind is all BS. He literally was trying to put out like a disinformation campaign, and it was terrible. It was terrible because the people later on, man, we want to know what you did. We want to recreate that. We want to have some fun. All right. Let's go. Let's just go multiple cuffs, right? Uno, dos, tres. Ooh, camera's a victim here. Right, let's save those two. Let's go 8 pairs of cuffs. Let's see if I can get out, right? There's 6. Seven. And 8. Now, as I tell everyone, if you're doing multiple cuffs, the easiest way to do it is to put them all on one wrist, get them right, and then put them all on the other wrist. Give me 1 second to do that. All right, there we go. What you do is you take that side, you put it between your 2 thighs, you squeeze real quick, and then you got a bunch of cuffs put on at the same time. All right, where's my pick? Somewhere around here. Uh-oh. Camera almost went down. So, all right, we're going to get out of 8 pair of cuffs. Oh, I had it off. I had it. There we go. The rigid one, or the hinged ones up front. They reduce mobility a little more. So I'm actually going to slide them out of the way. Make this a little easier. But the other stuff. Pair of Chicago's. Pair of Chicago's. And then it's all peerless from here. The trick is reaching over enough to be able to get in there. by the last pair, see I'm holding this. Pretty hard to get in there. So, but we are free on this side. Let's go over to this side. Now, it is a bit of a frustration because I don't practice at this angle. This is in front of the camera, so I can see less than I normally can see. Which makes it a nice challenge. You know what I mean? I gotta feel it more. And then if I don't hit the spot perfect, I gotta kind of like use my feeling, my skill to get there a little bit more, you know? So that's what's going on. A beginner could do this. What I'm doing, Coast? I challenge any beginner to beat me. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, I do behind the back. I've done, I do, you know, transport cuff stuff. That's what this is here, actually. It's the leg irons, you know, combined with the wrist cuffs. We got derbies. You know, it's a lot of fun, man. It's oh, Coasts. Are we gonna go head to head? What model? How many pairs? How do you want to do it? I'll bring you on, man. You've been supportive. If you want to jump on, dude, we can set something up. We can hang out, like talk to you, see what you're about. Especially if you're a picker or an escape artist. You know, we like to support those kind of things around here. So, all right, let us. I don't know. Might as well see if I can get out of the derbies. I don't know. If I have anything I can get out of them with. But why not, right? Just get out of one side at least. Yeah. Oops. Spin that the wrong way. Go this way. Put that one on. I'm going to screw in the key. Open it up. Take the key out. Alright, and I'll pop that on in 1 second. Let me look for a tool I think might work. Alright, so, oops. Here's the click. This thing's on. Not quite how I wanted it, but alright, I'm gonna try to get in here and leverage down on the locking mechanism. Oh, I just had it. That click was. Oof. Come on. Slide it around. Put it on a little tighter. Oh, there we go. Derby handcuff escape using a turning tool to get in there doing is getting on the side of that, leveraging this down, and allowing the bow to get out. So that's a dirty escape. If you have oh, coast, no worries. Coast, you have no idea like the hate I see in my comments daily, so just a little bit of a friendly competition is nothing. I'm all for it. So BDSM, yeah, I mean you can get into that, and it's another good reason, honestly, to learn how to escape cuffs. Because if you're playing with these for fun time, if you lose a key, break a key, something goes wrong, you want to know how to get out. You know what I mean? So you got to worry about these kind of things. Anyway, we did some locks, we did some cuffs. I had a good time. Coast, thank you very much for supporting the channel as much as you've been doing lately. I really, really appreciate that, and I mean it. Hit me up if you feel like coming on. You want to do some cuffs, you want to pick some locks, you just want to kind of talk about some things that are lock sport or lock sport adjacent. Man, I'd love to have you on. So, you guys, I'm gonna take off. I got to get ready for the morning. And thank you very much. I had a really good time tonight. Peace out.